Hey guys, it is Minecraft time. So, it's probably not too hard to guess what's first on the to-do list today. Yeah. So, we're going to get these things up and running. So I spent a little bit of time off camera getting the materials I needed together. Where's my redstone? And yeah, we're going to build an MFSU. Yes, I looked it up. You do need one of those to charge up these leggings. So, for an MFSU, we need lapis. Lapis. Okay. So we're going to make 6 energy crystals. The reason I didn't just go ahead and make these already is because they don't stack, and I didn't want to clutter up my to-do chest too much with them. 6 Lapitron crystals. So that I already have these circuits made. I should have done this in the project table. It'd be a lot easier. Oh, well. Or, sorry, is it called a project table? What is it? I hear a wisp. Yeah, project table, that's right. That's just the circuit recipe. Okay, so we have... Is this everything we need? I feel like I'm missing a component. MFSU. I was looking at the rolling machine. We'll get to that a little bit later. Okay, yeah, so I need to pick up my MFE. 1 second. Alright, looked like, kind of looked like something was going wrong with my recording, but it's fine. So, we need to pick up our MFE, which, yeah, we'll lose this power, but whatever. Actually, I'm going to take out this cable first. Oh, yes, haha. Actually, I better do that for safety, because we need to replace this with HV cable. It's not that unsafe. It would just evaporate the cable. I've already made... Let's pick this up now so we don't waste any more geothermal generator energy. I've already made transformer upgrades for these. So all of these should be able to accept MFSU power. This one just takes it, no matter what. Okay, let's build this thing. Oops. Right, Lapitron crystals. And MFE in the middle. Machine block on the bottom. Advanced circuit on the top. And that's an MFSU. Just too much. So this thing stores a lot of energy and outputs... Is it 512? Yeah, 512 euros. All I said euros. EU per tick. So, what we're going to have it do is this. So we really need some better power, so I'm just going to let those charge up while I go do other stuff. Make sure this is supplied with... Ooh, it is running out. That has netherrack. Those things are running. Need to give them a little more biofuel, biomass, whatever they take. Okay. So, those will charge up while we do some other stuff. And we'll finally be able to get our quantum suit leggings on. Oh, yeah. So that, the fact that we have an MFSU in there now, sort of reveals our need for more power generation, because this little geothermal generator is just not doing it. And these, I can't really keep these fed with biofuel at the rate that I'm producing it. So, yeah, I need to do something about that. But, we have other things to do first. Just want to clear this lapis out of here, and I don't need the wrench. So, let's see what else we have here. I discovered something with thaumaturgy that's kind of interesting. It seems... So, this has 19 metallum, 20 pricantatio on it. And I did this with an iron helmet and chest plate earlier. You can actually just toss your nearly worn out equipment in here and transmute it, and you get back... Okay, well that's not 3 thaumium, so it's only 2, so it's a little bit lossy. But you can get back most of the components you used to craft something. So I'm gonna get in the habit of doing that. Yeah, just keep nearly broken things around, and put them in the crucible and turn them back into their components again. So yeah, that's a cool way to do things. So next thing is the vile sword. So I looked this up. Apparently, those do in fact get special enchants. I made a new one for this because enchanting table's not out there anymore. So I only want to do like a level 15 or so, 17. Sure, let's try level 17. Yeah, we got Soul Stealer. Okay, so Soul Stealer apparently lets me harvest more souls per kill than you normally would, because normally you'd only get 1. I think with Soul Stealer 3 you'd get 4 kill credit per kill with the soul shard. So yeah, that's what the vile sword is for. So cool. I'll just keep that on me. Well, I might as well not have it on me unless I have the soul shards. So yeah, we'll come back to that when we need soul shards here. Kept my old one, only 9 points remaining on it. I was gonna repair it together with this if it didn't get soul stealer, but yeah. So next thing up on the list is we have a bunch of rich slag from smelting iron and gold and something else in the induction smelter. So we're going to use it with this pulverized tin to get some bonus. It's going to need some power probably eventually. Oh yeah, look at that. 3 tin ingots. Yeah, 3 tin ingots per 2 pulverized tin. That is lovely. And we get slag back. So this stuff can be used to craft rock wool, if you smelt it apparently. Rock wool is kind of a curious material. So it looks just like wool, works just like wool. You can dye it and stuff. I want to do a little bit of experimentation with it and see if it actually has like a higher blast resistance. Maybe it's not flammable like wool normally is. Will this actually make it? I think it'll make it without giving it any additional MJ. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I want to use that for building if it actually has those properties. Oh, I see. Okay, so it only uses 1 rich slag per 2 dust. Nice. So I have more than I thought. I thought I didn't have enough to actually get through all that. But yeah, I'm getting some bonus tin. That is lovely. Copper is turning out to be the thing that... Wait a second. Was that giving me... Yeah, it's giving me tin ingots rather than tin. Because tin is what you get if you smelt tin dust. Interesting. Okay, well, they work the same. They just don't stack together. Anyway, let's move on to our next item and check on our leggings. Oh, yeah. How are they doing? You know what? That's enough to have some fun. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! And watch what they do on ice. Wow! Oh, I've been looking forward to doing that for a long time. Yes! Okay, so we want to get those fully charged up. Then we can take a nice exploration trip. Oh, I love these things! We can take a nice exploration trip with them to... Man, I want to have this on all the time, so we need power production for that. We can take a nice exploration trip to get the bees that we're missing. And, oh, hey, since we're looking at that, let's go ahead and replace that cable. So what we're going to need... Right, yeah, I need tropical bees, marshy bees, and modest bees. We haven't actually found a desert yet, which is surprising. Like, no deserts at all in this world, but one of these days we'll get some. So, the cable we will be using with the MFSU is going to be quadruple insulated high voltage cable. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of it. How many does this make? That's made with refined iron. That makes 12. That's plenty. I'll probably want more at some point, so I'll just make them all. And... Okay, nothing's exploding. That's good. Good. Okay, so... Ooh, a little hard to get at that, but I can. So yeah, that's just going to suck out all the power that it can possibly generate for the moment. I'm going to have to put some... Heck, let's put some biofuel in this now, since I have some. Just want this to go faster. I want to use my leggings because they are awesome. Yeah, I'm actually going to fill these all up with as much biofuel as I have. So one moment. There we go. Okay, so that'll generate some additional power and should charge these things faster. Yeah, that's not too bad. So that's looks like more than 1,000 EU per tick. So cool. Those will be charged in no time. Excellent. Let's see how our smelter is doing. It is done, and yes, it got through everything and used all of its MJ exactly. That's surprising. Huh. So I still have plenty of rich slag left for using on other stuff later. That's cool. Yeah, so I'll put that away. We have 2 types of tin now. That type and that type. I'm going to try something. So you can craft tin blocks just like iron blocks. If I do this, there's a tin block. If I do this... There's a tin block. Okay, these two do stack together, and when you uncraft them, you just get tin back. Okay, so that's a way I can turn this into the other kind. There, much better. Now it all stacks together. Okay, next thing on our list. Man, we're just churning right through this stuff. So, I would like to... I'd like to craft some minecart tracks. I have some from that abandoned mine shaft. I would like some... here they are. I'd like some powered ones, so that I can move those villagers around and get them together. Change the layout of this just a little bit to line up with the boundary of that room. But yeah, I realize this isn't actually a great spot. I'm going to have to either replace these doors with something else or move this farther away because villagers need to not see other doors in the area. You know, is this... Ooh. Mobs could spawn up here. Okay, so while we're thinking about that, let's light this up. Yeah, so villagers need to not be able to see wooden doors in other places than their breeding cell in order for that to work properly. So I'm going to want, yeah, to remove all the doors in the area. I see a zombie. Let's kill him with a soul shard and steal his souls with our vile sword. Yeah, so I got to get them away from wooden doors. I'm sure I have some good alternatives to wooden doors somewhere. Let's see, where's my zombie one? There it is. That's the accidental one. I'm not sure I even really need a zombie spawner for anything, but yeah, so this has one zombie soul in it right now. If I kill this guy with... Oh man, did he despawn already? I only walked over there for a second, and he's gone. Oh well. Any more around? Nope. Okay, we'll just keep that on us. Haven't made any new soul shards to use on wisps and see if I can get a spawner for those yet, because I haven't had any spare diamonds for that. It's funny, I just fly over my walls even though there are doors there. I guess I'll stop doing that once I put a roof in. So, how are our leggings doing? Halfway charged, it's alright. I am looking forward to having those on all the time. So, what did we get out of there? We just did... Oh, right. We were crafting rails. So, in order to craft rails with Railcraft installed, we need a rolling machine, which is made of 4 pistons, a crafting table, and 4 iron. No problem. And our piston plan is going to come in handy here. So, we need piston materials. Why do I have all this rubber on me? Guess I was insulating those cables. Right, so there's our iron, there's our redstone, we have probably enough cobblestone, get a little more just in case, and we need some planks. I think I actually have some, no, don't, use them all up. Oh yeah, there's some. We need 4 of them, so piston plan, 4 of these, those, that, and that, 1, 2, 3, 4, beautiful, and we're making... we need a crafting table. Perfect. Okay. Iron. Was it like this? I think it was like this. Yeah, here we go. So there's a rolling machine. It takes MJ. We're just going to stick it next to the thermal expansion machines for now. I need to fix this layout. I'm going to put this here because that belongs there. Anyway, those all have biomass in them. I guess we'll use peat engines to power this for the moment. That'll be fine. I think I have some spare. Yeah, that'll do. Get some peat out of here. I may have overdone it with my peat bog a bit. You'll notice how much of this I actually have here. Yeah, there's a bunch. So, let's just power this up. I need a lever. Should have gotten one, but that's fine. Oh, look at all the sticks I have. Right, these came from the canopy trees that I planted out there. Apparently, they don't just grow above ground. They actually grow roots below ground. So you saw the roots in the Twilight Forest. They just look like weird stuff. Anyway, if you chop those down, you get sticks instead of wood. And yeah, that's why I have so many sticks on me. So peat, and we need to give it something to do. So in order to make... it changes the name of these things. Powered rail is now booster track. That takes wooden rail bed, some redstone, and some advanced rail. Advanced rail takes standard rail, redstone, and gold in a rolling machine. Standard rail can be gotten by rolling steel. I happen to have some steel around. I want to wear my leggings. I don't care if they're not all the way charged up. They're close enough. Oh yeah! That is beautiful. Oh man, I'm so happy with those. Okay, so here's some steel. I'm going to be playing with these the entire time. Okay. Oh yeah. So to roll, let's see, it's like that. All right, so I turn these on. That gives it some MJ, so that'll slowly power up. I click this, and it starts rolling, consuming the MJ. So we want a bunch of those. Let's just make 2. Yeah, 32 will do for now. We also need... Oh man, now I'm not even used to those. Going too fast almost. We need wooden rail beds. Those are crafted with... Wait, actually, let's just do it this way. So wooden rail bed comes from 4 wooden ties, which comes from 3 slabs plus creosote oil. Now, I would like to do something smart here, and let's see, what's the way to do this? I'm trying to think. I don't want to use up these items because it consumes the bottles and cans if I put the creosote oil in them. And I don't want to sit there and pull 1 bucket at a time to craft 1 wooden tie, because you need 4 for a wooden rail bed to craft that. So I'd like to come up with something with a little bit better automation. So let's try... Yeah, that actually brings us to the next item on our to-do list. So I talked about this pipe waterproof stuff just a little bit earlier, but I didn't really say what it does. And yeah, I realized we didn't look at the normal transport pipes either. So actually, let's just do a quick demonstration for that for anyone who's unfamiliar with them. We will need a redstone engine, which is wood, piston, glass. Okay, do I have... Yeah, I do. Piston materials. Man, I love this thing. This project table is great. Super handy. Gonna have to use it for more stuff. So wood gears. I'm not used to the UI, so... Oh, nope, got sticks. Don't want to use that. I'm not used to the UI, so I just use a normal crafting table for most things when I'm not, you know. So, gears, that piece of glass which I have on me. Okay, so here's a redstone engine, and we'll make a lever to power it up. So if I were to put a chest... Do I have any extra chests? I do not. A chest... down with something in it and connect a wooden transport pipe. So it's a little bit confusing the way these different transport pipes actually work. Wooden ones connect to containers or power sources in the case of conductive ones, and they pull items out of it. So actually, here, let's do this. So if I were to use a stone transport pipe here, well, no, I'll demonstrate first, then show the difference. So wooden pipes don't connect to other wooden pipes, but they do connect to stone pipes. So here's a redstone engine. This doesn't actually take anything other than a redstone signal, but I can put items in here and turn this on. Oops. Turn this on. And when that pumps, it's really slow. Pumps 1 item out at a time. And if I had another container on the other end, that would go into it when it gets to the end of this line. But I don't, so it'll just pop off and go on the ground and fly around like crazy because it ends up inside the pipe. And a recent version of Minecraft changed the way blocks work when they do that. And the client decides it's flying to a different way than a different place in the server, so it corrects itself. Anyway, so I wanted to also show, since I have some of them, what the different types of pipes do. So let's see, there's cobblestone. And I need one of these. All right, so that's empty. Engine's still pumping. As this keeps running, it'll go a little bit faster. So it's blue right now. It'll turn green, go a little faster, turn yellow, go a little faster. Then eventually it'll be sort of flashing red and orange and be going like 1, 2, 3, 4, speed, something like that. And you can stick other engines on a wooden transport pipe. Oh yeah, so let's show this. So if I put a stone one here, it'll actually... Oh, well, that doesn't even pump into it. Like, that's still on, but it's not even trying to pump. So, we want to try a golden transport pipe. This is a lot of fun. I like these. So I'll stick that in there, and whee! It speeds up. I thought it sped up a lot more than that. Man, that's That seems like it should be going faster. Why is that so slow? Anyway, so that's not so great. So sandstone. Okay, right. So we have both cobblestone and stone transport pipes. They do the same thing but don't connect to each other. So if you're wiring pipes together in close proximity to each other, you can use those two different types to split them apart. If there's an intersection like this, it'll just sort of choose a random place to go. So that one went this way. This one might go that way, might go this way. You never know. Okay, it went that way that time. And yeah, it's just random. Like, there's no logic to it. But if you use... Oh, right. The purpose of the sandstone pipe is a couple of things. They won't connect to containers, and they will connect to stone and cobblestone transport pipes. So actually, let's make a loop here just for fun. So that's a way to bridge those two together, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to without a more expensive pipe. I lost a piece. Oh, there it is. So there's the iron transport pipe. I just want to watch what this does. So that might go back this way again. It might go back into the chest. I think... I'm not sure. The wooden pipes, they only have one of the sides is special. You can see how this is sort of more closed off than this one. I'm not sure if an item can actually go through there. I think... Yeah, did that go back in? I think it went back in. Let's just watch what these do. Okay, that one... Yeah, okay, so an item can go back in. It'll get pumped out again by the redstone chest. So it'll just sort of... redstone engine. It'll just sort of do this forever. Now, the iron transport pipe is kind of cool. It has only one output, so let's watch what this does. So the one that's moving fast goes that way just fine. This one bumps into that and turns around and comes back. So if you have a bunch of stuff connecting here, like say where this gold pipe is, these are actually handy. I can say always go this way. Whether you're coming from here, you can go this way. Or like that. Or like the... Oh, I can't have it always go into a wooden pipe because wooden pipes are pulling stuff out of places. Anyway, that's enough of that. People who already know how BuildCraft works will have gotten no new information from the last several minutes of video, so let's stop talking about that. But yeah, they're very cool. That's how you move items around. That's one of the ways to do it. Red Power also has a mechanism for doing this similarly. With pneumatic tubes, I think they're called. I haven't worked with them, so I'm not really familiar with what they do. But yeah, the reason I had these things in my to-do list, along with the beeswax, is to show you this pipe waterproof stuff. So I'm just going to make it all. So let's make a waterproof wooden pipe, and actually let's make two of them. Where'd my wooden pipe go? There it is. And some stone ones. So these can move, instead of moving items around, they move liquids around. So I would really like to use these for some automation to move... Alright, well, we're going to lose this biomass and lava. I'll just deal with it. So pick that up. And I would like to connect for example, I can connect the output of this fermenter into the input of this still, so that it'll supply that with biomass, and I won't have to just pull it out with buckets, put it in to that one manually. You can also put them into the tanks. In fact, here, let's go ahead and do this. So I still have power coming in from over there. So we're going to use a wooden waterproof pipe right here out of the fermenter. Hopefully that'll pull... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll pull the biomass out, and if I pipe water into it, it'll go in here. Because these things are smart about where things come from, where things go to. Oh yeah, these are compressed plants. They come from putting a plant... Whoops. Nope, wrong button. Putting a plant ball in a compressor. Plant balls can be made from a bunch of things. I think I used seeds for this one. But yeah, those just give me a way to use my fermenter on things that it wouldn't normally take. So we want to pipe this biomass. This might actually be tricky. You know what? Let's not do that. Instead of that, just because this will be easier, let's pipe this biofuel into my biofuel tank, which is now empty because I put it all in here. If we take that redstone engine we were just using, it's here, and put it onto this pipe. It should pump the biomass out. Hello? Huh? Well, now what's going wrong here? Maybe... Do I need to pump it out the bottom? That's connecting, which is kind of weird. No, that's not right. That's a biogas engine. That's my problem. I thought it was a redstone engine. Retry. Redstone engine. Okay, good. So that one's not connecting now. So we do this, and out comes some biofuel. So that's going to go along this pipe and into this tank, just like that. Okay, so the reason I wanted to show all that on camera was just because I want to set up some nice stuff off camera to move liquids around. I don't want to have to be recording for the whole thing because it's going to be a lot of just sort of trial and error, and I don't want to have to, you know, edit that down. So show the mechanism here. This is the mechanism I'll be using to automate all this. I'm going to automate it off camera, then show you the finished product next episode. That's the plan. So that's fully drained the biofuel out of there. Because, yeah, so the things that I will be doing with this are... I don't think... I might do something with the squeezer, like get seed oil into the carpenter for making beekeeping stuff. But carpenters can do other stuff with different liquids. Squeezers can also take apples and produce apple juice and mulch. Apple juice goes into the fermenter and as a material different material than water, which will more efficiently produce biomass from stuff here. But the thing is, you don't get that much of it per apple. Like, there's no good way to mass produce apples. Like, you can have a nice oak tree farm, but that's not going to give you that many. And mulch can be used in place of compost. There is... Okay, cool. So this moves us on to another item on our to-do list. Goodness, I'm just going to stick some stuff in here because I don't want it on me. Don't want to get confused with stuff that's still to do, though. So, there is an item, another item which can produce mulch. Why do I have those on me? I want them in the fermenter. There's another item which can produce mulch, which is called a moistener. Now this thing, this thing takes a fermenter. Do I have the glass on me for this? Yes, I do. So we're going to make another fermenter. I think it was like this. Bronze. Yeah, so there's a fermenter. Then from that, we turn it into a moistener. Let's take a look at this thing. So, oh man, I have... Oh, hey, a rolling machine. Huh? Okay, I have to click that again, apparently, to get it to do its thing. That's weird. Yeah, this thing won't store... It'll constantly consume MJ, even if it's doing no work. You see how that's going down. So these guys are just going to keep burning through their peat and not doing anything. Right, actually, let's leave this on, because we wanted to make some rails from these. So let's go ahead and get... I have redstone, I need some gold. I love these leggings. Oh, this makes me so happy. Oh, they're beautiful. Just need to get Boots of the Traveler, and we'll be set. So, rolling machine. Let's put standard rails there, redstone here, gold here, and there we get advanced rails. Let's make a few more of them. This thing's a little annoying. You have to click it to get it to do its thing. It feels like it should just do it. Okay, so let's turn these off so we don't waste too much peat. Not that I have any shortage of it. All right, so now with these advanced rails, I believe we can craft booster tracks. So oh right, we need our wooden rail beds. So just for an example, for now, let's pull 4 buckets of creosote oil out of here. And yeah, that'll go because I have more wood in it to produce more oil. So we got 4 buckets of creosote oil. We need some wooden slabs. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah. So there's some wooden slabs. Let's do this in the project table. It'll be a little easier. So, oops. Yep. Oh, right. Wooden ties, 2, 3, 4. And then those turn into a wooden rail bed. And those, along with these, turn into booster track. So that's what I meant when I said it's much harder to craft rails with Railcraft installed. But it's okay. It's kind of cool. It adds some cool stuff. Like there's this high-speed track. There's a lot of stuff it adds. I don't know what most of this stuff does. But there is... where is it? Reinforced track. High-speed track. Here we go. That takes high-speed rails, stone rail beds, stone tie, stone slab, rebar. That's in a rolling machine. All sorts of crazy stuff here. But yeah, these let you move much faster in minecarts. But it also adds an element of danger, because apparently if you like go around a turn when you're moving too fast, your minecart can crash and essentially blows up. So that'll do you some damage and, you know, destroy a chest minecart if it's what's going along there. But yeah, so we made some booster tracks. I'm going to use those to move the villagers into a good place for them to breed, and we'll set up our villager trading post with that. So, yeah, to end the episode, I'm going to show you... we haven't done anything with Mistcraft since that one disastrous trip we did, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with these. So I'll just make one linking book. I think I only need one, and a descriptive book. So basically, I want to learn a whole bunch of Mistcraft symbols. Let me empty my inventory while I talk about this. So you need to visit an age to get its symbols into your notebook. Then once you've collected enough symbols for the stuff you want to do, it allows you to write those symbols into a notebook and create your own ages with those symbols as part of them. So I'll show you a little more about what I mean. Well, okay, let me cut away and empty my inventory. One sec. Oh, those wisps are everywhere because I did a bunch of transmutation. Somehow I wasn't expecting them to be hostile right away. I want my pants on. I was just charging them up. Yeah, so we got distracted by the rolling machine and didn't finish talking about the moistener. This guy's going to kill me. I'll just leave him alone, I guess. Really need arrows. I'm so short on those. So let's talk about the moistener before we get into Mistcraft stuff. I will just need a wrench. Whee! So much quicker to get over these chests. Where's my wrench? Can I put it in here? Yeah. At one point I thought this stuff was too far away, but with these on, that is not an issue. So here's a moistener. I'm just going to plunk it there for now. I really need to fix the layout of this, but yeah. Moistener takes... Okay, I think that's an input slot, so I need to give it some water. Alright, there's some water. I don't want you to run. I'm just going to take your peat. So with one... Hello? Does this not take any power? Not dark enough. Oh, what? Oh, it doesn't take any power. There's no MJ meter on it anywhere. Okay, so this is not a powered machine. Oh, no, don't want to do that. So I just need to put it in a dark place. But yeah, as I understand what this does, yeah, let's find a darker spot to put that in and see if we can get it to do something. Probably some down in this cave, maybe. Alright, well, I'm confused. Found a spot where it's not complaining about the light level, but now it's saying no recipe. It wasn't saying that before. So this thing somehow processes wheat and can eventually turn it into mulch, I believe, which is an input for the fermenter. It can also produce mycelium from seeds. Yeah, okay, so it looks like I have a little bit of figuring out to see how to get this thing to operate. I think I needed to put something in this slot, but I tried a piece of wheat and it doesn't do anything. So, yeah, I need to read up on that a little bit more. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so that lets us produce mulch from a place other than squeezing apples. So, anyway, yeah, I can also get mycelium. That might be useful for something. Anyway, let's get out of this cave, and yeah, so Mistcraft. Hang on, let me get out of this cave. Alright, so I need to learn a whole bunch of symbols to put into my notebook here. Like, if I put this descriptive book here, this has nothing written in it, I could click on these symbols to put them into the book. And yeah, there are certain rules about which of these combine to make a stable world. If you just click a bunch of them at random, you know, you're going to get lots of decay and meteors and all sorts of bad stuff, which you can get with random ages too. But yeah, so you use these books to get a random age. Once you have traveled to it, It fills up with symbols. You can't see any here, but once I've been there, you'll see the symbols. So what I basically want to do is just go to these places. This is snowy. Sometimes they're terrifying. I don't want to get meteored. So we're going to just go there, wait for it to load so I can get it in my inventory, and then immediately use our linking book to get back without spending any time at all in here, just to learn the symbols. Man, this is taking its time. Come on, come on, load up. Load up. All right, here we go. So I'm going to go back immediately. That gave me blindness. Cool. All right, so we can learn the symbols from this book by taking it out of here, just by being in there for half a second. And they went into our notebook. Cool. Actually, let's see what that was. Can't use that with no book on it. Oh, yes, I can. So we had huge biomes, snowy rainforest, temperate rain. Oh yeah, this can give you all the extra biomes from ExtraBees XL, even if you have them disabled for normal generation. So that's cool. I can still get. Oh, we got Cave World. Those are valuable. You know what? Maybe I'll return to this age and see how stable it is at some point. I really don't want to get meteored, but yeah, Cave World is super valuable. Anyway, I'm just going to do that a whole bunch, like make a bunch of descriptive books, visit there, use a linking book to get back, then put the symbols into my notebook just to collect the symbols and, you know, have a bunch at our disposal so we can write our own ages in those books. And yeah, at some point we'll get to writing Mistcraft ages for mining and I guess other things. And yeah, so that's, didn't take my quantum suit leggings with me just in case something horrible happened in there. I made these ironwood leggings from my spare ironwood ingots. They're not bad. They work pretty well. Let's see how much armor these things give me. 3 points. Not bad. I think they provide more protection when they're fully charged. But anyway, so we got that done. I'm very happy about that. So maybe next episode I'll figure out what we're doing next episode when it's time to record it. So yeah, that'll do it for today. See you guys later. Thanks for watching.